Hello and welcome, Phasmophobia. And this is a ghost hunting game. You can play this for up to 4 players. You can also play with single player or play with your friends. And in this episode, we will learn more about each items, specifically per tier. So I have tried to unlock all of the items, the item tiers here. So you can see I have tried to. I will also lock this. Let me just buy this. And this week is a good week to unlock everything because there's a double XP uh, due to a fifth year anniversary of the Phasmophobia. So here we go, the fifth year anniversary game. Let's go. Okay. And for those first time playing Phasmophobia, what I want to suggest, I will suggest that you first have to go into training uh, setting or the training area. Okay? And the training of Phasmophobia is actually already a good way to get the gist, what the gist of the game, the vibes of the game, and it's basically showing how to use the primary evidence. So the primary. So there are also secondary items which we will tackle about later. But there are these primary evidence items. These, how many are these? Seven, except for the flashlight, of course. But maybe you can consider it's a primary item. But there's the main equipment. There's eight, eight items. We will use the training. So let's go to the training.
Welcome to your first day at Ghost Hunting Distribution. Read the
Welcome.
whiteboard to get started.
Okay. So this is the truck. So every game you will start in the truck. When you pick a map, pick a difficulty, start in the game, in the truck, and all of your items will be displayed in the truck. This is the main equipment panel, and this is the secondary equipment panel. And it's very useful to familiarize yourself where each item is located. For example, flashlights. Flashlights are always located in the center of the main equipment panel. And even if you upgrade to a higher tier, it just means that you are upgrading your equipment. You're getting better and better equipment. So if you have this is a tier 1 flashlight, I think. A tier 1 light. Okay. So in the training, you will also see the different buttons interact for left mouse button, tap, use is right mouse button, tap, only tap. Cycle is Q, cycle through my inventory. Special hold, journal, the journal. A crouch, you can also crouch, but you cannot jump in the game. Okay, you can place or drop. So this depends on the item you are holding. Some items can be both placed and dropped. Some items can only be dropped. Okay, and then grab this. So we have the flashlights. Okay, so there are 4 flashlights because there's a maximum 4 player per lobby, so that each of one of you can have a flashlight. Okay. So this is the tier 1 flashlight. So if you upgrade to a tier 2 flashlight, it will still be located here. This tier 1 will be replaced by tier 2. And then we have these 4 boards, but it is not working for this training. I don't know why. But essentially, there will be a sound sensor board, a map board, a sanity board, and then another. Let's just go in what this training. We have this flashlight that we can turn on. Let's see. So the first objective when you go inside a map or inside a house or map is entering a haunted location is to find the ghost's favorite room. This is the room where the ghost will spend the majority of its time. So there's always one favorite ghost room. And it's different from the current ghost room because the ghost can roam a lot, but there's a favorite ghost room goes back every now and then. Okay. Find the ghost room, look out for open doors, items that have been thrown, or sounds coming from the area of the location. And in higher difficulties, ghosts can change their favorite room after wandering a lot in the map or location. Open the door, interact with it, and move forward. So we can open doors using the left mouse button. Room 1. Okay. So what? Oh, did you hear that drop? Oh, so the throw. So for any map, when you
Head through
first
the
throw.
door to the next section.
Oh, okay. So you can find the ghost room easily when you find where the ghost is most active. So the ghost is most active in this area, so probably the ghost and not that. Let's move to room 2. We can. I think we have to find the ghost room. Or so the ghost room is just room 1. Okay, not room 2 or because this is empty. The ghost is here as well. Oh, okay, so that is the oh okay. Next, you wanna check always for sanity whenever you go back to the truck to bring more items or set up in the ghost room. You always have to check for your sanity, the sanity board. So this is what the sanity board looks like. Okay, it will display your sanity and the sanity of the remaining players, and then the average. Take note that 0% sanity. Uh, no. When a player dies, it will display as a question mark in its sanity bar. Okay? But 0% sanity does not mean that the player is dead. It just means that he has no sanity. And let's read. Each investigator has their own sanity level represented in the track by a percentage on a screen. And in playing in the team, you will also have an average sanity. Now, there are things that can drain your sanity. It is by standing in the dark, so you might want to open switch lights on. And whenever the ghost does an ability or does a specific behavior or do some ghost events, then you will also lose your sanity. Also, when you use your first possessions, but you can restore your sanity by using the sanity medication or sanity pills as it's called by other players. So let's try drinking one. So this is a tier 1, I think. Tier 1 sanity pills. Currently we are at 49. If we drink, we are slowly increasing our
Good
sanity.
job.
So we're getting our sanity. Okay. Now, sanity meds have different amounts of restoration depending on the difficulty. So you can set it difficulty. We still have also have life. Now, what does the sanity does for the ghosts? Actually, different ghosts hunt in different sanity. Most of these ghosts hunt at 50% average sanity. So if you're playing in a team, you have to look at your average. But some ghosts can hunt at a higher sanity than depending on the nature of the surrounding. And some ghosts can also hunt at lower sanity range. But most are can initiate a hunt at 50% sanity. And we will see a hunt. I think there's a hunt in training to demonstrate what a hunt is. So there we go. To keep your sanity stable, you should stand in lit rooms or areas as much as possible. You can turn lights on using their switch like this, right? Aim at the switch, then interact with the location has a maximum amount of lights that can be turned on at once. If you exceed this number, the fuse box will trip and turn off everything. So this is our fuse box, a modern fuse box. So if you turn
Well
on
done.
too many lights, then the fuse box will automatically break and turn on. But you can always turn it back on, okay, and then turn on. Now if you trip like that, you can see that we cannot turn on any lights. Turn the breaker on, then turn as fewer lights as possible so you won't trip. So this should be, especially when playing in a lobby up to 4 players, then you might be uh, going on different rooms, searching for the ghost room, and then you turn on all the light switches. So be careful with that. Be mindful of turning on light switches. So you have to find the breaker as well as finding the ghost when you are in station. Okay. EMF or electromagnetic fields. Okay, so in a normal contract, you will only need to find up to 3 evidence types. But for this training, we will be showing you all 7. So there are 7 types of evidence. In a normal difficulty, every ghost will show at most 3 evidence. For example, if it shows EMF, UV, and ghost writing, it's smiling. EMF freezing, Jean. So you see spirit box, so that's not possible. Ghost orb, Obake, that's Goryo, etc. So any 3 uh, combination of evidence. So in this training, this is a very good training actually because it shows you what it looks, what this evidence, each evidence like. So you would have an idea or of if it is a valid evidence. For EMF, so EMF spots are left behind on almost everything that a ghost interacts with. These hot spots last around 20 seconds and can be read with EMF reader like this. That Geist Field Meter Model 100X. Wow. So we can grab it, turn on. You will see that the light switches of the ghost meter will turn on, right? And then some ghost types will leave stronger EMF hotspots. If your EMF reader is displaying a strength of 5 or higher, this is an evidence. You cannot go higher than strength 5 actually. So this is open your journal by pressing the journal button and click the evidence tab at mark EMF 5 next. So let's see. So we already have turned on. So let's wait for any ghost event or ghost interaction. There we go. We see a throw and we heard it as well. Let's point out. So this is an EMF 3. There's another throw.
Nice work.
This is an EMF 5. So if you see that EMF 5, then it's immediately an EMF 5 evidence. We can now cross it. Evidence. That's our EMF. Okay. Will it interact more? Yes, it did. It throw another. Where is that? That's an EMF 2. This is an EMF 3. So whenever EMF shows lower than 5, it's not an evidence. But it can point you to where the ghost. Only an EMF 5 will be an valid evidence. Okay. Now UV. Some ghost types will leave UV behind. We leave behind UV handprints on doors, windows, and even footprints on the floor if they walk into some well-placed salt. So salt is a secondary item and can be used in pair with the UV light. So to find these, listen out for paranormal interactions on those objects, then grab your UV light. We can turn off probably our flashlight. Okay. Then shine it around to see what prints have been. If you find a UV handprints or footprints, make sure to note them down on the evidence page. Lastly, if you shine UV light onto a print for long enough, it will become charged, allowing you to swap to a camera to snap a quick photo for some extra cut. So, for example, here, this is an example of footprints. but it can only be done with a salt. So hopefully in next update or next patch, they will add a salt as well in training for this footprint. And then there's the
Well
hand.
done.
Okay, so that's it. It can also leave, I think, light switches. Oh, they didn't add. We said don't. Too many handprints. Handprint. Wow. Is it crawling? Does it say? Will always. Okay. Thank you. It doesn't show a fingerprint. So in light switches, there's a fingerprint. In windows and doors, we have this handprint, and in floors, we have a footprint. So those are all UV evidence. Whenever you see one of those, you can eliminate or check you. We oh forgot to. Okay. Freezing temps. Ghosts are known for making the area around them colder, but some ghost types will push these temperatures below freezing. When navigating around the location, you notice your breath being frozen in front of you, visualized by a cold cloud of air. If you find this, it may be worth checking the temperature of the room accurately. So we can use that with a thermometer, walk into each room, then check the temperatures as they adjust. You're looking for anything below freezing, 0 Celsius or 32 Fahrenheit. And if you find freezing temps, mark it. So some tip as well in using thermometer. You can use thermometer MF to pinpoint the favorite ghost. So wherever the lowest temperature is, that is most probably the ghost room. So let's check. Our ambient temperature is about 8 degrees. That is outside. How about here in this room? Getting lower. Is it this room? Still getting lower. Can we cross it? Oh, we can cross it. Okay. Oh, so I think this is the room. So you see tier 1 thermometer. This tier 1 thermometer takes time to adjust. So this is around 3 to 5 degrees Celsius. Will it go lower? Probably not. How about here? I think this is the room. Yes. 0, below 0. Okay, so this is
Move
the
to the
freezing
next room.
temperature. And you will also see the freezing breath animation. Although be careful because the weather can also confuse you because there is a random weather system for each map location. And if you get a heavy rain, snow, foggy, I think as well, you will have this uh, cold breath everywhere, almost everywhere. So be sure to always check the temperature to find the ghost. So this is now a freezing temp evidence, and this is most likely. So this is not the ghost room, I think. Let's see. The temperature should rise. Yes, and slowly rising. Yeah, so the coldest room is there. So this is not the, even though we still get some cold breaths because the ambient temperature is around 5 degrees. That's still very cold. So let's move on to our next evidence. Oh, this is a dots. So dots, I forgot what dots mean. It's in the tier 2 or tier 3 item. We will learn it. So dots projector lets us see things that normal light does not. Sometimes using this light will reveal a small flicker into the paranormal. Several ghost types can be revealed with a dots projector, and all you need to do is find them. Aim the light where you think a ghost may be. If you see a ghostly silhouette appear, then you found some evidence. So let's try to find a ghostly apparition using. That's projector. So there's a ghost apparition. That's what it looks like.
Good job.
Another there. Oh, there's a lot. And I think it's also best to see this apparition. Will it touch me? I don't know. You can actually touch them. There. Where's the light switch? There's no light switch. Oh, really? No light switch. Okay. So that's what that's projector look. You can also place this on floors or furnitures. So, but since it's a tier one, it's where you can barely see. But there's a silhouette here, a silhouette here, silhouette. So that's project. So whenever you see that, you have to check that that's projector. And whenever you have freezing temps, check the freezing temps. Etc. Now let's check for ghost store. So we can use that by using a video cam when we film paranormal evidence. Investigators have found unexplainable flecks of light that slowly drift across their footage. And these are named ghost orbs. You can view them using the night vision. See that? Using the night vision. We can also place the video camera any floor, any uh, solid surface, just like dots. So search around the ghost room and look for any small flecks of light moving around. So when we place the video cam, we can view the camera feed from the safety of the truck. So, so can we turn on? What is? Haha, they are baiting us. So we have to use our night vision. So that is our ghost. Okay, it appear again. There, oh,
Nice work.
there. What? Where was it? Ah, there. You can also record it using your video cam by holding the right click button. Right button. There we go. So then, will it show you? Yeah, it will show here that's $10. Extra $10 cash. So you can also place it like that, and then you can view the feed on your truck. That's your ghost. Now, ghost orbs can be confusing with snow if you have a snow weather. But the only difference that only the ghost orbs can drift upwards. So if drift upwards or in circles, it must be a ghost orb. If it's a speck of light that only falls down, then it's snow in snow weather. So only ghost orbs can move or drift upwards, circular. Oh, okay. Where that be ghost orb. Next, I think this is the last evidence. Oh, not yet. We have two last evidence: the ghost writing and the spirit box. It's already done with EMF5, freezing temp, beat dots, and ghost orb. Okay. Some paranormal entities will interact with more objects than others. In several reported cases, ghosts have been known to write vague messages in books left alone. To get a ghostwrite evidence, we use our ghostwriting book, place it down somewhere near the ghost. After some time, the ghost will either throw the book or write a For the latter, note that evidence down. So let's see, if we place it, so this is one of the items that we can drop or place. So there's the difference. Drop it's just a closed notebook. When you place it, it will be an open notebook. Now, why is this very important? Because when the ghost interacts with the ghost, okay, it can either throw the book or write on it. If it writes on the writing, then we have the evidence. If it throws the book, then we can cross out that evidence. Okay. So let's see. So whenever we find the ghost room, we have to find the ghost room. I think I should have brought other items from there earlier. So we can place it probably. So this is okay. So that's
Well
your
done.
ghost writing. And you can also record the ghost writing with your video cam, take a picture of that, etc. Or just more cam. So let's see what it writes. It wrote, I don't know, blah blah, something forever. Together forever. Soon to be with you. Please come and play together forever. What? I don't know. That's your ghost right. Oh. And I think finally, the spirit box have to talk with the ghost. So EVP recorders or spirit boxes are radio devices designed to scan through different frequencies, possibly revealing some paranormal audio amongst static. To use, you have this tier 1 spirit box. Make sure that all room lights in that area are turned off. You can ask the ghost questions in hope of response. Try asking, "Where are you?" If you get a response, the indicator will flash white and you should hear a voice that's unique amongst the radio frequencies. If it flashes to red, your question was heard, but you didn't get a reply. Enter the next area, find a ghost room, then try it out. So this is also one of the items that can be used to find the ghost room. So we have to turn it on. So we see that the power is on. Just make sure that lights are turned off so we can use it properly. Where are you? Now you see, there's a red. Okay. So when I press my push to talk button, the microphone flashes white. Now I can ask, "Where are you? Are you here?" Okay, then the ghost icon or the ghost that rightmost LED flashes red. That means that the response is recorded or has been acknowledged, but there is ghost response. So maybe this is not the ghost. Where are you? Are you here? So I think probably this is the ghost room. Oh, yes. Also the ghost room. We heard that throw with the donut. Maybe we can turn off the flat lights. Oh, where are you?
Far from there.
And that's your
Good job.
spirit box response. How are you doing? How old are you?
When the youngest say,
Young. How did you die? How many are in this room? Are you here?
taken away,
Taken away. Are you close?
taken away.
Why are you here?
With hate,
Hatred? Did he say hatred? Do you like me? Are you pizza? Are you French?
killing,
Are you princess?
people hate crime.
Hi. So that's your spirit box. You can also find a ghost room, that spirit box, but you will lose a lot of sanity because the lights are switched off. And you see that if we turn on the lights, the spirit box should not uh the ghost should not respond to the spirit box. Where are you? Are you here? You see? The spirit box is not working when the lights off on. So you have to turn it off and then use it. So it's a double risk, you know, or double edge. There's a risk of dropping your sanity while you're using it. So maybe just use EMF and thermometer surface to find the ghost. Okay, so now there's a hunt initiation. Journey contracts. Ghosts can initiate an attack on you and your fellow investigators. These attacks will have a chance to occur once your sanity has reached an average threshold of 50%. Some ghost types might attack earlier or later. This is what I'm talking about. So the average or the typical sanity threshold that most ghosts can do a hunt is 50% average. But some, again, can attack earlier or later than 50%. Depending on the difficulty you're playing, you may have a setup timer like this, 5 minutes. And this is normally displayed on a large LED clock like the one to the right. This will stop your sanity going below 50% as well as prevent hunts. When a hunt starts, exit doors will lock and the ghost will start searching for any player. So, to turn off our equipment, hide in the locker or crouch behind something tall and wait until so we have entered the next room to simulate a hunt. So there's a 5 minute where the ghost cannot hunt. I think currently. Did it start?
Something's not quite
Oh,
right. You better hide, quickly.
so these are the cabinets where you can hide.
That was a close one. Congratulations on completing your training. You can exit through the truck by interacting with the keypad.
Will it hunt again? That was. I don't think it will hunt again.
Something's not quite right. You better hide, quickly.
How about if I die? Oh, the training won't let you die because you have to find where to hide then. There's a ghost. Okay, I can die in the training. So that's what happens when you did not when there's a hunt and then you did not turn off any equipment like my flashlight. Okay,
Something's not quite right. You better hide,
so
quickly.
I have to turn that off. Hide. There's the ghost.
That was a close one.
So that's the only
Congratulations on
time
completing
that
your
the
training. You
ghost
can
can
exit through
kill
the
you
truck by interacting
during
with the
hunts.
keypad.
Okay, so that's it. When you find a ghost room, you have to check for the evidence quickly. When the ghost hunts, try to survive. Always turn off any electronic equipment that you have, and then we can now leave after the contract. So that's our primary evidence items. And we finished our training.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
So now, let's put those to the test. Maybe we can have a loadout uh, starter. Uh, is a starter item. Maybe uh, can I reset this? Yes. 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 Okay. So disable. So let's see. Let's have first our tier 1 items and then let's place. So let's probably that's fine. Let's add one of each. Okay. And we're using tier 1 items even with the secondary settings. And then okay, we have okay, I did enable that. Maybe we play professional on Tanglewood just to be simple. So, oh wait, I have okay. Let's play in some with the timer.
Prepared some jobs for
I
you.
don't know. There. Probably. What's before profession? Intermission. Okay, we can do inter. So I can discuss. We can discuss about the items. Tango. So here's the truck,
You've arrived.
and we have one of each tier 1 items. So here are the items that we have used in the training.
Be a tough one. We've had
The
repeated
EMF,
silence,
spirit
and it looks
box,
like they left in a hurry.
thermometer, UV, flashlight, ghostwriting, dots, and video cam. And this is our truck. This is the setup timer. So for intermediate, there is a 2-minute setup timer. For amateur, I think that is 5 minutes. So in those, in the setup timer, during the setup timer, the ghost cannot initiate a hunt and your sanity will not drop into 50, below 50. So it is very great when you are still uh, working on finding the ghost room. So if you're having a hard time finding the ghost room, then you can set the setup timer higher, higher setup timer, so you can you don't have to worry much about the hunts at first. Now this setup timer will only start whenever you grab the key, open the keypad for the truck. The setup timer will only begin once we open the door, the main door. Okay? I think it's once you open the main door or once you first step in the map location. So here's the Tanglewood map. This is a 2-floor map, a 2-floor house, I think. So this is the first floor. And there is a basement, small basement. And we have here many rooms. So this is the garage. This is the kitchen. This is a dining room. Right? This is the stairs to the basement. This is the laundry room. And then this is the living room. This can also be a separate ghost room. This is the hallway or foyer. I think they call it foyer. This is a bathroom. The boys' room, or I just call it the blue room. The nursery. And we will see why it was called ghost room. And then the master's bedroom. And this is, even there's 3 rooms here, this is a single ghost room. There's master's bedroom, a walk-in closet, and a master's toilet or bathroom. So let's see. Let's use our EMF, flashlight, and thermometer. So since we're at intermediate level, then we also have the breaker turned on in the map, meaning you can see where the location of the breaker, and I think this is in the garage. So you have to always check where the breaker is, unless in higher difficulty the breaker does not show uh, in the map. So I think we can turn on the lights for now, or we can. So we have to turn on. We have to go to the garage and then turn on the breaker so we can light. And then as you find the ghost room, you also want to find hiding spots like the cabinet in the training. So we have here 10 degrees. So it's very hot in here. How about here? Around 10 degrees. Well, okay. So what I suggest is that whenever you check a room, temperature of the room, as you leave, turn off the lights. You can also close the doors like that. And we also have heard something. I don't know what that was. We heard some. Maybe we just turn on some light. So I think it's in here. No, probably here. So this is the boys' room, or I call it the blue room, color blue. It's outside. Up 10 degrees, so probably not here. I heard a door touch. I think it's here. Yes, we have freezing breath. So probably, and it's getting lower than the 10 degrees. So the ambient temperature is around 10 degrees, right, in the other. So probably here. The ghost, so this is the favorite ghost. Will it go below 0 degrees? Let's check. So if goes below 0 degrees, then we have a freezing. But you might want to wait for that and then use our EMF2 or EMF. So that's an EMF2. Any interaction. So the ghost room is in this master's bedroom. There's a this is a very big turn on. Get the car key. And this is the activity board. So we have an EMF5 activity right there, and we have an EMF2. This is also what we recorded in the last activity. So, right, and when the ghost touched the door, this is the EMF2 that we detected from EMF reader. So maybe there's really an EMF5. So wait. Now we can use what's our sanity? Check our sanity. 95. We're doing good. Oh, I forgot to drop my flashlight. And we are user video on. We can also use a tripod so we can place it and then probably see some orbs using our CCTV or cameras in the truck, camera monitor. So again, when we want to use the spirit box, we have to turn off every light switch in the room. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? Okay, so maybe there's no spirit box. So we can now eliminate spirit box. Can we check for any spheres? We can check for ghost orbs. Oh, turn the light switch on. Oh, you can also record that. Let's go. Oh, it broke the light. No. Where's my tripod? Okay. I think freezing. It's not yet freezing. Will it still go down? Probably not. It's very active right now. The ghost is very active. We can't die. So there's no spirit box, no ghost orbs. Okay. It's very active. So turn on EMF. I think there should be an EMF5 from 4 to 9. I wasn't able to. So this is the camera panel or camera monitor. So we have CCTV cameras. These are cameras that are located originally, and there is just one CCTV cam for this map, and it's pointing out. So this will not help us at all. We have also the video camera, and here we have one where we set up in post room. With a tripod, you can actually pan with the higher tier, I think, higher tier tripod. You can pan left and right. You can also turn on and off the night vision here. And I think for higher tiers, you can also zoom in. Oh, I didn't know that there's a zoom uh, option. You can also press record. So whenever there's a ghost interaction, it will be automatically recorded. But I think when we get off or get very far, yeah, the record button. So we have a recording of the ghost. Although we cannot replay the ghost. What's our sanity? 88? We should probably bring more of this. Oh, let's now set up. Oh, I forgot. UV and ghost right. So we haven't got any evidences yet, but we have eliminated two evidence. Oh, you turn off the lights. Yeah, you break the. Also good. Okay. Is it already freezing? No. Okay, let's bring in more items while we wait for the ghost to interact with our primary. We should bring crucifix. Crucifix now. Now that the 2 minutes is up, right? Our timer has gone up. So in this scenario, the ghost can actually initiate a hunt already. So fire interaction. What? It turned on the candle. Interacted with the candle, lit the. Okay, lit the candle. And when the timer is up, actually, that's a good indicator that you have now to bring your crucifix. Uh, because the ghost can now initiate a, especially that's very active. And you will see that the ghost event, we saw it, recorded it, and it we lose a lot of sanity. We also have an EMF 3. So for the crucifix, you will see a gray circle, right? Like that. That's the range of the crucifix. So tier 1 have very less range. Freezing? Probably not. Oh, the laptop. To the laptop. Oh, uh-huh. There's a light switch and a door tag. So I think, oh, I forgot to drop. We will want to bring our photo car, our UV. Oh my god. Take a picture? Oh, can we get a picture? Yeah, so that's our photo cam. Did it touch this? Okay, so we have UV. Well, we can charge it up. Wait for a bit. Then take a picture. You also have put fingerprints on the light switch. Okay. So that's the light switch. Maybe we can just grab this. This is very out. So we now have UV as our evidence. Huh. I have no idea what this is. Okay. Maybe there's EMF 5 somewhere. And we lose a lot of sanity from that ghost event. So whenever the ghost manifests itself, then that's a ghost event. Don't panic, but try to remember that you can take a picture, take a recording, video recording, sound recording of the ghost in that area. So, should I drink? Maybe I should drink. Let's use our sanity pills. I should have brought more. So later I will add more for the higher tier. Slowly increasing our sanity. Will I go back to a full 100%? Close enough. Now we need the salt. Probably uh motion sorry. We also have a headgear, which does not take up inventory space. So you see we have at most three inventory slots, but the headgear, of course, it's the head, and it doesn't. So tier 1 headgear is actually another video cam, or yeah, it's a head camera. So we can see here, Infinity. So tier 1 headgear is a head camera, like that. So it's much more useful when you are using, or when you're playing in multiplayer lobbies. I think there's really an EMF5 for this. That could be a problem. So I just have to turn it off, just because if it hunts, then that's uh gonna be very dangerous. Now we can play salt and then shine, shine, shine. There we go. And there's the footprint. We can also take a snapshot. So that and salts are usually placed in the choke points where the ghost can uh surely walk through. Then shine your UVs in a certain way so that you can see the footprint. So that's you. You also can record. Where's my flashlight? So this is a sound recorder, another recording equipment, and this is a secondary item where we have to walk across the room and find here or record some paranormal, like that. That's a paranormal laughing. We got it on record. Okay. Ghostwriting? No ghostwriting? Not yet. Yep, not yet. So that's your sound recorder, tier 1 sound recorder, and we can replay it. It's kind of creepy. Let's check for dots, because is it EMF5? I think we got a very special dots ghost here. That is a throw. Can you show dots? And dots can really be. There's the dots. See that? What did we record? Is it the object drone or the dots? The object drone. You just hit record. Hopefully it will show dots again. So that's the ghost silhouette. Can you show another dots? Please. There we go. Okay. So dots, and also now we hear beeping sound because we have placed a motion sensor here. So whenever the ghost walks through the motion sensor, it will we will see a light, the light sensor of the motion sensor. The light, it will trigger the motion sensor and lights will show on the motion sensor. But we can also hear the sound whenever we are drunk. Let's use our sound sensor and paramic as well. What's our sanity? 95. So I think this is also an EMF5 ghost because of the lots of EMF5 in the board. So see, this is an EMF5 from 0 to 5. So probably this is an EMF5. So let's check finally for ghost writing and freezing. If it didn't write for ghost writing, and if it's still not below 0 degrees, then we can now rule out freezing. Right. Okay. Place our sound sensor. So the sound sensor are placed and it can detect, okay, that's your EMF5. Let's go. There's a dirty water. We can also take a picture of that. Thank you for the EMF5. So now, oh my lord, I forgot to take. Oh no, touch me. But there's a. So now we are sure that there we go. The ghost just walked through this motion sensor. How motion sensors work. And you also place motion sensors in well, this choke point. And here I have what I'm holding is a parabolic phone, or calling it paramic for short. So we can also use this to find the ghost room, especially in paramics are very much useful in larger. So we can also hear like that the ghost laughing or screaming or talking in the paramic, but we cannot record it with parabolic microphone. We can only record it with our sound sensor or sound recorder. Also place a sound sensor. So sound sensor and motion sensors are different. So we have here the sound sensor placed in the master bedroom, and this is the range, that yellow. Okay. Can we increase the range? Oh yes, we can increase the range. Sound sensors are actually useful in bigger maps, but most players just use the paramic for to find it. And also turn that off, I think. Okay. And this red line is our motion sensor. We have a motion sensor and a sound sensor set up in those room. And finally, we have candle and smudge stick or incense. So there's been a lot of history for the past 5 years of phobia, and this has been called smudge sticks, smudge incense, some other things, and as well as the candle. So this candle and the smudge sticks can only be used if you have a matchbox or matchsticks or lighter. So you have to bring the lighter as well as a candle and a smudge in your inventory. Take note that the matchbox does not also count in the maximum 3. So you will see here I have 4 because this does not count into our maximum 3 spacing. Okay, so let's set up our candle. Although there's already a candle in the room and the ghost just lit up candle. Oh. And while we're doing that, we can also record motion sensor or derp soul. Mm-hmm. So we're just waiting for the ghost to blow out the firelight. So why is the firelight very important? It's because, for example, in this scenario, the ghost already broke all the lights. Now, actually, using the firelight can still uh, slow down the drain of your sanity. So it's very useful whenever you have a ghost that breaks the lights. Right. So when there's no lights, okay. When there's no lights or there are no lights in the room, you drain a lot of sanity. But uh, they call this the candle can help reduce that or slow down the draining sanity. And it also is can be used in no evidence runs because some ghosts doesn't want candles. Some ghosts wants candles. Uh, so that's it. Maybe we can initiate a hunt. I don't know how do we force a hunt. We're still very high sanity. Oh, so maybe we can find hiding spots. So what are common hiding spots in the Tanglewood? So there's a hiding spot here. You just have to turn off your flashlight and close the door. There's a hiding spot here. There's also a hiding spot in the nursery here. Okay, but you have to crouch. You have to crouch and make sure that the ghost will not see you turn the corner. Okay, let's turn that off. And then hiding spot here, but it's currently blocked because we're playing at intermediate. Then there's hiding spot here in the garage closet, and there's also a hiding spot in the base. Here, there should be a hiding spot here, but block off. And we heard something. It threw the ghostwriting book actually. So we have seen now that the ghostwriting book is closed and he did not write, so we can eliminate ghostwriting. But we already have our 3 evidence. Now another okay. Another first photo. Thing that you might want to find any map is the cursed possession. So we have 7 different cursed possessions. There's a Ouija board, which is always located here in the side table or Tanglewood. So the cursed possession, each cursed possession location is always the same for each map. But it spawns the choice of the cursed possession is random. So the spawning is random. So there's only one cursed possession per item. There's only one cursed possession per. So the Ouija board always spawns here. Summoning circle always spawns here. So whenever you don't see those cursed possession, you can move on and find other locations. The monkey paw always spawns here. The ghost walking through. The mirror always spawns in this wall. The tarot cards always spawns here. Okay, we can also take a picture of that. That's fine. And then the music box. The music box always spawns here. And lastly, the voodoo doll. Right. The voodoo doll always spawns in the garage at the top of the speed. Okay. So we have ourselves a tarot card. I'm scared this is blocked. So maybe we can force and initiate a hunt. I don't want to bring this, so I won't turn it on immediately. Probably here. So in tarot cards, there are 10. When you get tarot cards, there are 10 cards per deck, and there are also 10 different cards that you can pull. So this is like a probability chance. There's a higher chance that you pull, for example, a Wheel of Fortune than pulling the High Priestess, etc. So we have 10 cards. Let's gamble. Tower. Let's see. So Tower forces the ghost to interact with its surroundings or any if there's an interactable object near it. Okay. Hermit. It's like a crucifix. Sort of. Oh, is it hunting? Spirit hunt? Wait. Let me... Oh, oh, it's on. Oh, that's... Oh, huh? What's our sanity? 66? Okay, we still have our single smudge sticks. Smudge? Could die. Uh, there we go. Hermit acts like a crucifix. So actually, I want to get my crucifix. So it will not be used because I want to initiate a hunt. Okay. Uh, the sun. The sun gives back all 100%. So it resets our sanity back to 100%. So let's see, or let's check. Earlier we were at 65, now we are back 100% sanity. So that's the sun. The hermit is just like a crucifix, it teleports the ghost back to its room. Let's play more. Wheel of Fortune, red. Guys, the Wheel of Fortune, there are two colors that it could burn. If it burns green, it will add 25%. If it burns red, it will drain 25%. So, we're at 100%, we should be at around 75 now because it burned red. So, that's our Wheel of Fortune red. Okay. Now, let's check. Hopefully, we get a death card, and that death card will instantly create a first hunt. You see, you will hear the ghost is roaming. I also want myself to be shown. Hey, ghost. Okay. And use our smudge stick. Oh, then hide. So whenever you use the smudge stick, the ghost will get confused and it will not kill you if it touches you. But there's just, I think, a 20-second or 15-second window for that. Okay. So we survived the hunt. Now we don't have any more survival equipment. Maybe the crucifix will save us. I don't know. And the main door also always closes whenever there's a hunt. So you cannot get out. You have to. We have to. Let's. Wheel of Fortune, the Fool. Okay, the Fool, it just negates any effect on the card. So it's a special card. It's like a Joker. Any card pulled lasts whenever you get the Fool. It will just be dead. No effect. The Devil. Oh, it will force the ghost event on the player's or on the player who is drawing the cards or who was drawing the devil card. So it's now here. Let's wait for the ghost to walk back to the room. Because if we pull another death card, it will start it hunt here instead of the ghost. The devil, oh my god. Yeah. You know what? Just pull. Devil, okay, the Fool. No ghost event for that time. Lastly, oh my lord. Hopefully we don't die. Okay. That was a whole deck. That was a bit of unfortunate events. So that's our cards and that's our tier 1 item. So we have used everything and now we are sure that this is a toy. Okay.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Oh, we haven't found the ball. Oh, okay. So there's also optional objectives, but we'll with it later. So today we are focused with items. So now let's move on into tier 2 items. Hopefully we don't die and we have a very cooperative ghost. Uh, let's play in professional mode where there is no setup time and much fewer high places. Okay. Maybe let's add in more of the salt probably. Yeah, salt, sanity pills, uh, incense. Yeah, igniter probably. Add one of those. And firelight crucifix. Okay. Headgear is fine. Motion sensor. Let's add that motion sensor. And let's add another. Let's add more video cams, tripods, and then sound sensor. Okay. So this is a weird loadout for me. Let's go back to Tanglewood. And now we have the tier 2 items. So tier 2 items are much better than tier 1. So for example, the thermometer is not the mercurial thermometer. You can just use hold, you'll get the temperature immediately. And we shouldn't wait that much longer. We have glow stick for a tier 2 UV. We have this EMF, which shows and also have a strong sound indicator. We have better crucifixes, we have better salt as well, and better incense, candles, or firelights, etc. And the tier 2 headgear is now a flashlight. So tier 1 headgear is a video cam. Tier 2 or a head cam. Tier 2 headgear, so you see that there's no head cams because it acts as a flashlight. That's a very dim. Let's compare with our tier 2 flashlight. The tier 2 flashlight is this, right? That's our tier 2 flashlight. And this is our head cam flashlight or headgear flashlight. So it's still better because it doesn't take up your inventory. So we can now just leave our tier 2 flashlight here. And we have a heavy rain because there's thunderstorms. Let's use our EMF and probably we bring now our camera. So this is my typical go-to in finding the ghost room. Okay, EMF, call this a thermometer and photo cam. Now is the breaker shown in the map? Yes, it is in the basement. So we have to first go to the basement to turn on the breaker. Let's quickly go to the basement. Let's open that light switch. So as we turn on this breaker, the light switch here is on. And we have an Ouija board. So this is the location of the Ouija board. Earlier, we didn't have the Ouija board, but now we. So there's no summons. There's only one first possession per map. Already have. And we also want to find ghost room as well as the boat. So the boat is an optional item. Can quickly check the temperature. So there's the bone. What you want to do with the bone is an extra cash. You can take a snapshot picture and then pick up the bone. It doesn't take up your inventory, just there. And you don't have to worry about it. So 10 degrees. 10 degrees is the ambient temperature, I would say. So if we get a lower temperature, then probably it's the ghost. We also want to find hiding spots that are not locked. Okay, turn it off. Probably here. Oh, we already went 11.8. But here, 0.1. 11. Oh, I heard something. And there is a. Well, it's here. Yes, it's in the foyer. So it's 4.3 degrees. So you see, with the thermometer, we can actually see where the room ends. So the room starts here, spawn. I think this part is also considered. Yes, it's still lower. When we enter, will increase. Right here, it's oh, there's door touch. You can check EMF 5. You see the lights are all lined up, so that's an EMF 5 for the tier 2 EMF. So this is an EMF 1 and this is an EMF 5. Want to take a picture of that? That's another cache. We have an EMF 5. And since it touches a lot of doors, we can actually use our glow stick. And I'll probably bring this and this. So now we have a bigger screen for our video camera. Let's quickly check for UV. Probably no UV. Is this block? Block. Oh, light switch. Okay, so definitely another EMF 5. Definitely no UV. How about ghost orbs? Any ghost orbs? Not in here. How about here? Not in here as well. This is our spirit box. Where are you? Are you here? Are you
Right.
close? That's our spirit box response. Spirit box. MF5. Okay, so we are now down to 3 possible ghosts. Spirit wraith or the and there's no UV. So okay, that doesn't matter. Now let's set up more. What else? Let's bring our crucifix. Okay. Let's recharge the glow stick. So this is one disadvantage of the tier 2 UV. So the tier 1 UV is an electronic equipment. You should turn it off whenever the ghost is hunting. With the tier 2 UV, it is not an electronic equipment, so you can always hold it. You cannot turn it off. But ghosts will not go to you when you're hunting and you are holding glow stick. However, it's slowly the light is slowly draining, so you have to recharge just like that. And the ghost turned off the breaker as well, so we have to turn the breaker back on. Another door touch. Is it here? I don't know. So I think we are now sure that it turned off the breaker. We are probably sure that this is not UV. How about the temperature? Did it lower already? Not yet. 1 point. Let's set up this. Set up that. Let's bring in more video cam. It's inactive, right? Let's bring in one more of this. And let's use some of my sound sensors. Place that. Place here. Place that there. And use our sound sensor. But the sound sensors are useless because we already know where to use this. So it's in the foyer, but it is very good in determining location for bigger map. You can also increase the range. Like that. Using EMF3. And we have two video cams. No ghost orbs either, right? Yeah, no ghost orbs. That doesn't matter. We have to find dots, ghost writing. Easy. So we go dots. Did I have bring more dots? Maybe I should have. Okay, doesn't show any dots right now. Maybe you can set up more of this. So motion sensor, salt, and candle. So what's good thing? Oh, we turned off the breaker again. Uh, oh, no, turned off the lights. Okay. Oh, sliding. Okay. So good what are good things about the secondary equipment is that whenever you set up these secondary equipment like motion sensor, so you can grab a video cam and record everything. These three secondary equipment: the salt, the motion sensor, and the firelight or the candle. Object, is it still here though? I don't know. Probably not. Where is our temperature? It's now freezing. So we have the tweets. Okay. Door move. You can record that. It's extra money. Always extra money. You can also take a picture of the freezing. That's extra money as well. Disturb salt. Let's go. Can you walk again to the motion sensor? Disturb salt. So it's not show dots anymore. Oh, was it me? Oh, I can trigger. I forgot that the player can also trigger the tier 2 motion sensor. And tier 1 and tier 2 motion sensors can be triggered by the player as well. Door move, fire extinguish. Can you do motion sensor? There we go. So immediately we have 3 bonus cash. So $10 for the salt and $5 each for the fire extinguish and the motion. We can also use sound recorder for some of those. Let's bring in this. Are we still have above side? Yes, still above. No. Probably bring in paramite. The paramite is now bigger. And, oh, we can record. Oh yeah, we can record a lot of things here. We're still.
Auto killing.
Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Let's go.
In a young assailant.
Yep. So dapat
Here at the city.
let's go. And also that, turn that off. Also record this. You can now turn on the lights. Come on, can you fire extinguish? That it. There we go.
Here at the city.
And then we already took a picture. What else? MF5 spirit of basic them. Just gonna take a picture of the ghost itself, of course. Okay. Oh no. Just when I thought ah that was unfortunate. It did a ghost event, but we are not holding a photo cam. Maybe we can drink one, or maybe not. It's fine. Just bring beer. Let me bring the Ouija board upstairs. There we go. So the Ouija board is one of the is the original or the first item that was added in the game. And whatever questions you ask in the spirit box, you can also ask with the Ouija board. And a good thing with it is you can record it audio or video. You can also ask a bunch of questions like, how did you die? S SLI sleep. Oh, she slept or she sleep. Okay, so that's one recording. And also take a recorder. How old are you? 18. Oh, she sleep at a very young age. Oh, come on. You can also record that EMF5. Oh, we recorded the EMF5. That's fine. Fire extinguisher is 5. Ouija board is also 5. So, it's fine. And of course, we have to say goodbye. Goodbye. Let's go. Now, we want to take one more picture. So that's a ghost picture, probably. What's his name? Billy. Billy Shelley. Capture a photo of a ghost. Okay, so that's our optional objective. We have to capture a ghost. Repel the ghost with incense. Okay. We're ready to detect a ghost with a motion sensor. Oh no! We didn't get that picture. Okay. Where do we have to? We can. Okay. We can hide there. And this is also the twins. So let's read first. Actually, the twins is somewhat scary because the twins. These ghosts have been reported to mimic each other's actions. It's different from the mimic actually. They alternate their attacks to confuse their prey. Strength, either twin can be angered and initiate an attack on their prey. Weakness, the twins will often interact with the environment at the same time. So what this tells us is that the twins actually turn off the breaker. It's like a 1-in-2 package. Okay, there's a fast twin and a slow twin. And one of these ghosts, just when it hunts, it walks faster, the other walks slower. Another thing is that one ghost or one twin is very active in the ghost room, and another twin is quote unquote another twin is very active farther from the ghost room. So if you hear a lot of interactions in the ghost room and you also hear a lot of interactions uh very far from the ghost room, then it probably will. And since it can interact farther from the ghost room, it can also initiate a hunt farther from the ghost room or from the favorite room. So that's one power of the twin. Can we broke the lights, broke every lights in here. Maybe can I think I have to change my lighter. Maybe it won't. Let's change. What's our sanity? 55. That's fine. You want to take a picture? A ghost picture? This is Billy. Billy, are you here? Okay. That's. I don't want to take a picture of that. I want a ghost photo because of the optional objectives. Billy Shellin. Do you see the ghost is interacting here, but the ghost is also interacting around the area, which is not the ghost. That is the power of the twins. Billy? Billy Shellin. Billy. So maybe I don't know if I can do this. Let's try taking a picture during a ghost hunt. If we fail, and then so be it. Another here. Uh, here. I'm just setting up. I would want to bring 2 more of my sanity pills because every question asked on the Ouija board we drain sanity. But when I ask certain questions like where are you on the Ouija board, then it will just immediately uh, I will immediately lose 50% of my sanity. Can I clear these things? Can I clear a picture? And one way to force a ghost hunt, if you can't wait, is to hide and seek. Okay, hide and seek. Oh, I forgot. No. Can you see me? I don't know why the lights. Oh, it turned off the light switch or the breaker. I wasn't able to take the picture. Because too dark. Turned off the breaker. Uh, okay. No, it's fine. Will it still show itself? I don't know. Probably not. But let me just take this 31 picture. Then move on. So that's it for the twins and our tier 2 items. So at least we survived the hunt. We didn't we weren't able to capture the close photo, but it's fine. Let's call it a day and let's move on to our tier 3 items. We still have one more run. There we go, the twins.
Job's ready for you.
Okay. And now let's move on to tier 3. This is tier 3 items. So we all now have tier 3 and let's see the difference between tier 3 items and the tier 2 items. So let's go back to the Tanglewood. As you also notice, the tier 2 smudge stick or incense actually kind of temporarily stuns the ghost as it is confused. So it slowed down, right? But that's just for a brief time. Okay. So let's see the difference between a tier 3. So this is a tier 3 flashlight. It's very strong. See, it's very strong. You can clearly see. You can even see the main door from here. Right. And now the head cam actually uh it's now a night vision. But it's very zoomed in. So probably it's not a good idea. So it's not a head cam. So tier 1 headgear is a head camera. Tier 2 headgear is a flashlight. Tier 3 headgear is vision. And night visions count as electronic equipment, so it's not that really valuable during a hunt, but it can still save you uh some in some cases, for example. So this is now our EMF and thermometer. That's EMF and tier 3 thermometer or tier 3 photo cam. Where is the breaker? It's in the garage. And we have Janice Jackson. Janice Jackson. So night vision is actually good when there is no breaker. So we can use it to find the breaker or to navigate to the room when there's a breaker off. And as we turn on the breaker, we can remove the night vision. So that's fine. We have a hiding spot here. We also want to find the ghost room. 14 point. No voodoo doll. Okay. Here. 15. Here. No. Oh, there's a monkey paw. Okay. I'm not sure how do we use that. 14. 15.6. Oh, is this a basement ghost? Probably the basement. Yes, it's in the basement. It's generally lower. So this is now a clear hiding spot. Hide in here. Let's also find there's no Ouija board. No, someone is I have the mark. You can also find the bone quickly. Let's search for the bone quickly. Or get back to the truck. Sit here. Sit here. No. Okay. It's here. Probably in one of these 3 rooms. In the nursery. There we go. There's a very big bone. Okay. Take a picture. Pick it up, and then come back there again. I also want to leave my camera downstairs. Okay. So just stay there, close. And I'll get more items to set. So we can actually remove the night vision, place it back. And we have now this tier 3 video cam crucifix spirit box. Oh, spirit box and crucifix. So I think we can now pan and zoom. Here. The ghost orbs. Rocking chair. Let's go. We have ghost orbs as well. Our evidence. That's nice. Where are you? Are you here? Spirit box. I don't have any flash. It's too dark. Okay. Spirit box. Ghost orb. I think we would find more. One last evidence, probably. I forgot to check the EMF there. No EMF 5. Let's bring in this. And place this in. We have now our ghost writing. It's a grimoire. We have a better UV, a larger UV, and a better saw. So we place this here. Place salt on the choke points. Probably here. No UV. Okay. Okay. Good to know. No UV. That doesn't help us. It's already freezing. Not yet. Okay. Go back. Let's go back and bring in more items. Our final evidence item, which is not yet set up, is tier 3 dots project. And this is one of the better dots. So that's what dots mean. Detector of the supernatural. Okay. Tier 3 sound sensor is also a bit larger. Do this. Okay. Here we would sound sensor. Also want to set up dots. Probably there. So this is a scanning dots projector, but we can always stop it at some point. Oh, there's a dots. I wasn't able to finish the record. There's the dots. Good thing we have dots, and it's a yoga. Okay. Let's first record the ghost response. Where? Let's see. There we go. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Where are you?
Right here.
There we go. And then let's quickly turn on. We can. Okay, we got a photo. Yes. And maybe we can record from the truck. Let's see. So here we have $10 for the Dots Ghost. Every ghost forms are much more valuable than its interaction. And if you get a recording of a ghost hunting, it's $20 as well. So let's try to record here on the truck. Oh, we cannot zoom. Hmm. So where is the zoom? I don't find. Oh, there's the dots record. Oh no. So I can turn on the night vision and we see the ghost orb. There we go, the ghost orb. See that? Rocking chair, we already have that. Okay. Thank you for the dots recording. $10, another $10. Now we use these. We already have a disturbed soul. We have and firelight. And bring up. Now tier 2 crucifix are actually the most powerful fix. Uh just leave it there. What else can we can record this as well. And this is the tier 3 sound recording. It has a directional uh movement or direction arrows, the sound or the paranormal coming from. It's better than tier 1. The tier 1 has no direction indicator, unlike tier 3. So we have that. Get out. I was able to record the firelight. Another one. That's a ghost event. Okay, that's $15. I should have taken a picture of that. Where's my photo cam? Oh, I lost. Where's my photo? Ah, there we go. EMF. Can we take a picture of? I don't know. Maybe we can. This is now the motion sensor, which cannot be triggered by the player, but only by. Okay. Motion sense. Oh. What else? Detect with the paranormal microphone. Okay. We can do that. Also, the basement lights are now broken. Oops, broke all the lights. So we are losing a lot of sanity down there. So we are now down to 78. Maybe we should use this. Okay. So this tier 3 sanity pills is actually like an adrenaline shot. Increases your sanity as well as increases your speed for a brief moment. Paramic. Bring that paramic. And then what else? For the media, we are left with one more pick. Okay, that's easy. Oh, the ghost is here. And we can see. Can you talk to the mic or to the paramic? I, oh, oh my lord. Why are you doing this? Also, the tier 3 paramic can be used even if you're not in the same floor as the ghost. So there will be an arrow indication of where the sound is coming from. See the motion sensor? We can hear the motion as well. through the paramic and crows downstairs. So if there's a triangle pointing down, then you know that the sound came from downstairs. And if the triangle is pointing up, then uh, the sound is coming from the upper. When there's no triangle, then the sound is coming from the same floor as like that. Am I already detected? Not yet. It's actually here in here. Uh, we have maybe I can still do this. I don't see anything. Broke the lights again. Where's the other? You know what? I'll just bring a flash. Oh, there's a dots. What's our sanity? Also, we can read about what yokai is. The moment. Yokai. There. Yokai are common ghosts that are attracted to human voices. They can usually be found haunting family homes. So this is a flavor text, but strength. Talking near a yokai will anger it, increasing the chance of an attack. When hunting, a yokai can only hear voices close to it. So, yokai is actually one of the ghosts that can hunt at higher than 50%. So, we are now at average of 80, 78 to 82%. But the yokai can initiate a hunt at 80%. Why? Uh, because of the voices. So, whenever you talk around the yokai, you use your in-game mic. I'm not sure if when we are using the paramic and those things, if it will also trigger the ability of yokai. But whenever you talk in game, using your mic around the ghost room or around the yokai, and your average sanity is 80%, then the yokai can initiate a and it's higher than 50 yeah, higher than 50%. Where's my other there we yeah, I know that you are walking. Then we're paramic. There we go. I know that I'll be safe. Those were using the yes, talk to me. Talk to me. Hello? Hello? Janice Jackson? Oh, it wrote it. As long as the ghost does not initiate a hunt in the stairs, we probably I say probably. Okay, we heard a paramic. We can now turn that off. And we have another picture. Could probably use a monkey paw for that. Where do we hide? We can hide it here. Can actually take a picture of a burnt crucifix as well. Okay. It's very dark in here. So what do I want to do first? Hmm, actually, I want to first try out the ghost. Let's do a So with the monkey paw, you can actually wish for a lot. So where are the wishes? Here are the wishes. You can wish to see the ghost. You can wish to see for activity, and but all of these wishes have a penalty. So it's a double-edged sword. So what I want to do is uh, to wish the ghost to trap. I wish the I wish to trap the ghost. Okay. So what happens is that the ghost will be trapped on its room for a minute, for 1 minute. The main door will also be locked for 1 minute, and the doors around the wisher will also be closed. But since there are no doors around, so we have that. Also, whenever you after that 1 minute, that the ghost is trapped, it will initiate a curse hand. So that's our yokai. This is not a hiding spot actually, but the ghost cannot see us as scratch. So let's wait for the ghost to hunt. There we go. Now initiate the hunt. Let's go up. Oh, it didn't see us. Even if we turn on our equipment, it will not see us. So it will. The yokai is kind of uh, I don't know, mute. As long as we are not in the line of sight, the ghost will. Okay. That's a very short hunt as well. Also, the tier 3 incense can also stun the ghost. So maybe I can wish for uh can I do this? I don't know. I am not sure actually how this works. Let us test. I wish to see the ghost. Oh no, I can't see the ghost. So if we use the incense, the ghost will be trapped for a moment. Did we get the picture? Nope. What else can we wish? Uh, I wish for activity. I wish for activity. Okay. So when we use the what? Why can't I leave? Wait, no. Okay. When we use the to see the ghost, you see that our what do you call this, our sight is first. We are nearsighted when that's the penalty for wishing to see the ghost. So the penalty for wishing the ghost was trapped is an instant harm. And then the penalty for wishing activity is that the breaker will be broken. So now you will see here that the breaker is now broken. Turn on and light switches, and alright, yeah, the door will be locked for 2 minutes. You cannot get out for 2 minutes. And we can still, we cannot see anything. Maybe you can set up hard to see. Oh, you're still here. Thank God. Can we get a burnt crucifix before I get out? Still get out. Come on. We test for the yokai now. Are you here? Janet Jackson, burn crucifix, burn crucifix. Yokai. No, I don't want that. I want a yokai. Sure. Burn crucifix. Hunt. Oh, hunt. Are we gonna die? Probably. Let's just go. If we could go. Oh. Burn crucifix. Yokai. Maybe it will not again. Okay. Probably just go. Okay, so we can now go out. So each of these uh wishes for the monkey paw, there's a penalty. And we only have 3 wishes for the professional difficulty. We can get 5 wishes for amateur. I think I'm sure about the intermediate difficulty. But we've done all optional objectives. We haven't completed the media. We have one missing picture, but that's fine. And just go. So those are our tier 3 items. And it's kind of similar to the tier 2 item or the tier 1.
Welcome back.
There's
There's
just
some jobs ready
more
for you.
flexibility and more range. For example, you can actually see what is being upgraded when you buy the higher tier. So for example, here we have the tier 1 dots. It has a range of 5 meters. The spotlight is narrow. It's placeable, but it's electronic. Tier 2, there's a lower range, but the light is an area. Like you see, it's an area of effect. Unlike here, there's just a cone of light. And it's very uh, dim when the dots array is very far from the source. So this is stronger actually And this is also better. This is a 7-meter range, and it's a wide spotlight, and it's scanning. But we can stop the scanning if we click on it. So that's the difference. Okay. Use the equipment manager to find out the difference between the higher tiers. So you can see here the salt. Uh, this is 2 uses. Tier 2 salt has 3 uses, while the tier 3 salt has 2 uses, and it can slow the growth. I wasn't able to show that, but it's fine. You can explore that. So in your and that's it for our items. So we have used every item, uh, primary and secondary. I have shown you each tier what the difference of some of the tiers, especially the headgear. So the headgear is the one that changes uh uh so much for every tier. All the other items not that much. So that's it for today. I hope we have learned a lot of things in using the items uh for each tier, and we also learned about the yokai and some new ghosts, right? And if you're still uh if you're still unsure of how to use the items, you just ra- uh, play in amateur or intermediate runs so that you will have a setup time. Because after that, there is no setup time, and uh, it's good. It's also good to have no setup time. There's also some thrill in playing whenever the ghost can actually. But that's it for today. Thank you for uh, uh, watching. So if you have any comments, any suggestions, please comment down below. And if you have any other difficulty that you want us to try with, you can also uh, list down below the difficulty settings. Try it out. Uh, some challenges as well. And hopefully you've learned a lot of items. And see you in the next Phasmophobia run. And we're going to learn more about first item possessions as well. More about different ghosts, different abilities, as well as other game mechanics of Phasmophobia. So see you next game and happy hunting everyone. Bye bye.